I spent 20 years working with thousands, tens of thousands of workers in the US and mostly winning. And what I'm trying to do now with my writing is actually try and share the lessons and share the stories. It was no less important 20 years ago than it is today, but now it feels downright urgent. We've got Trump, for God's sakes, in the United States. You've got a mess of people in charge in this country. And they're going to take everything. They're going to take everything they can take unless and until we're strong enough to stop them, and then begin to reclaim the public good for the public. And we're heading in completely the wrong direction right now. In order to have a 90% out or more strike, which is a massive strike, you have to have really engaged, really high participation in the union. So we can say we want to have a strike, but the kind of strike that's going to really, really challenge capital requires that almost every damn worker is out, if not every worker is out. The truth is, in the days when we had a lot of power in all of these countries, when workers said strike, everyone walked out. And when everyone walks out, they create a crisis for capital. And we have to get back to being able to do that. When workers are empowered, they can defend the whole system. When workers are not empowered, we're screwed. Like, the working class is the first line of defense when it comes to austerity. And so the attack on the NHS, to me, is from my view in the US, is an absolutely pivotal fight in this country. But we need way more power, way more unity, way more solidarity, and way more organized structure across the unions inside the NHS to save the NHS. Everywhere I go right now, I think workers are facing the same general conditions, which is a cause of globalization, right? Which is austerity, people being beaten back, rights being taken away, the working class really getting shafted across the board. And I think what ails the unions in the US, to varying degrees, is also what ails the unions over here. The essence of my work is about how do we build really high participation unions again. Because we can't get back to having serious mass strikes if we can't build really high participation unions. That's like, they go together.